You ever seen one like you can tell the stomach was stretched? Like, ooh.
Like that.
No, like,
you talking about that? You talking
they stretched the fuck. Yeah, they had you. That.
He talking about. You see that, right?
Did you want to hear some?
Yes, tell me a lie. Tell me a lie so I can feel good about myself. So when I lay down that night, I'm not thinking about that truth that you told me that really hurt. Tell me a lie. So I don't care. You actually walked out the barbershop like that?
Mm-hmm. If you say something like that to, especially a black man, it makes him so self-conscious. Hey, welcome back to Black Press. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Now let's get to it. What's going on, everybody? I'm your boy, Mr. Defined.
And I'm your girl, Trish.
And we are Black Press. So, shout out to all y'all black businesses out there. Just to let you know, we are supporting any black business that is trying to get exposure for free. Why? Because we don't want you to have to spend your extra advertisement money just to get some exposure. We want to help you out. So email us at weareblackpress@gmail.com and we will get in contact with you and get you set up, and we'll just do some exposure in person or via conference call, video call. So on top of that, please like, share,
comment, and subscribe.
Hit the bell for notifications for all future episodes. We are bringing you something hot that is on the streets when it comes to this conversation. And I think we put enough time away from everything that went on, and we let it rest, and now I'm going to get into it because we got to talk about this, baby. So, a couple weeks ago, we had a conversation about DC Young Fly and Jackie O, and it got really heated towards the end of our conversation, and I felt like I was pretty strong on my beliefs, and we're gonna watch it right now.
She was pretty and very attractive. Like, why would you look at yourself and be like, I have a big booty? And then I cannot imagine how her husband feel, because, or her other half life partner, because it's almost like if shit wasn't good enough for him.
Whoa. Good enough. Oh, in her head or in the relationship?
In her, either spoke. Because what? Because
why you gotta bring him into it?
Because
it's not. Why he gotta
he's
be
left behind?
So what about the single women that don't get that? They get
because he's left behind. So who is she trying to improve her image for?
Herself. So everybody says. That's what she said too. I don't know for a fact, but I guarantee you that's what she said. I'm doing this for me. And that's what that's what women always say. I'm doing it for me. But you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for somebody else outside, but it don't necessarily mean it's him. And if it is for you, then you're the one that's messed up in your thinking process. That's what gets me. We always say, well, not me, because I ain't getting no surgery, but women always say, I'm doing it for me. Then recognize that you have an issue within yourself, and it's not everybody else's fault.
Yeah, but I'm still saying.
So, I am man enough to admit when I am wrong. So I'm gonna say I'm partially wrong. After that happened, we saw some things. I mean, I don't even know why they even let that video out from the 85. What is the 85 South Boys or something like that? But they let a video out that I just didn't understand. Like, why would you do that? But it also gave more exposure and more understanding for me to be like, okay,
You can see it now.
We got to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, we got to do better. But I'm not. So first, I'm not gonna say that I'm still not gonna say that we, as a black community, and you all, because you're a black woman, are have to understand that fitness and health is important, and men need to understand it. But there's a difference. Mm-hmm. So yes, you're supposed to exercise, supposed to be healthy, and supposed to be fit. But the way they did it was too far. They started talking about things, and I'm gonna show it, and then we'll talk about it some more on the back end.
Act like you know me.
You ever seen one? Hey,
Nigga love stretch marks.
not the deep ones. No, not the deep ones.
I like.
Deep was
You got to lay on that stomach, my boy. You
I'll
don't lay
never
on
count
that.
them out. The ones that stomach
Like laying on
pack
dirt
of
clothes.
noodles.
There's a lot of You ever seen one like you can tell the stomach was stretched? Like ooh,
like that.
You
Oh,
like,
you
what
talking
did
about
they-
that? You talking
they stretched. They
about-
scared. They had you in that mother.
He talking about that shit. You see that, right?
When he got a BBL and got back fat.
He done put a booty in her stomach.
That's the way they talk. I mean, not they. I'm not even. I'm gonna take it. That's the way we, as men, black men, talk about our women.
That's horrible.
Um,
And you know black women don't do that to black men.
that's the lie. The lies you tell. You said that with a straight face. You said that with a straight face, and that is 100% not true. It's not true.
Oh man.
Not true. Y'all just don't y'all don't do it as often on camera. This was what got me with the fact that you said you did this stuff on camera. You knew the
Yeah.
camera was rolling, and you know your significant other has 4 children by you.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stop pretending like sticks and stones won't break my bones, but words will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words hurt, yo.
Yeah, they do.
For real. Like that's why that's the big reason why I try to maintain a level of discipline with the things that I say, because I grew up with 4 sisters. You know me. I can throw words like daggers, but we'd have to understand that those words can really tear somebody down.
Yeah.
And we tear our significant others down in ways, and then he knew that she would see this. But then there's another one, so don't take your headphones off. There's more. So, I'm for real. We're finna play another one.
I'll put it back on.
So he's talking about this stuff, and he's doing it on camera, and we know that she's been through it because she's had 4 kids.
Yeah.
We automatically know. But here's my thing: like, why do we as men pretend like the woman is not gonna have any backlash or any type of negative results or any type of disfigurement or any type of looks that will not make her the same as she was before pregnancy? I have not yet seen a National Geographic show where the lioness had, what they call pups? I don't know, but the lioness had
Blanked out. What
baby
is it?
lions,
Yeah.
and then went out and chased down the gazelle the next day.
Yeah.
It ain't like this lioness has just recently had her first cub, and right after, she's chasing down this zebra.
Yeah. Because men be thinking like
It's not possible.
men be thinking. Some men think that like after you have the baby, you up and running, and things is gonna like get back to like what it used to be,
Mhm.
but it'll never go back to
Yeah.
what it was. It's something new. It's a new beginning. It's a brand new start, and you have to allow your body to adjust and start over because
Yeah.
it's a new beginning.
And I also always say, like, as much as I talk about human beings, us being capable of cognitive abilities, we have the ability to think through a process where other mammals don't. We have the ability to know that the process of carrying a baby and giving birth can have those type of body. Dang, I need to come up with a good word. I should have thought about it.
Body morphology.
Morphology, yeah, but our bodies, your bodies, will not be the same.
Hmm.
But we need to understand as black men and as men as a whole need to understand that that process is something that you make a sacrifice for.
Hmm.
And why should I? Honestly, talking about a woman with stretch marks or the skin that is stretched
Mhm.
is equal to talking about a veteran that lost his leg in combat.
Yeah. Yep, it's about you
It's
talking
the
about
same-
somebody's battle
Yeah,
scars.
that's your battle scars, right?
Mhm.
That's what you did. You made that sacrifice for
The family.
the family, the country, the Constitution, the things that you hold dear and true. You made that sacrifice. So why would I even laugh about that in private
Yeah.
or on camera?
Yeah. That should be something that's honored, respected,
Yeah,
and cherished.
we need to do better on that area.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that. Honestly, there's no excuse
Mhm.
because, and I just realized that that's the same thing. I'm a veteran, and I just realized that to make any type of jokes about a woman that has, for one, knowing the potential of not surviving, especially a black woman knowing the potential of not surviving and choosing to carry a child to term, give birth. That's the same thing. It's the same thing as raising your right hand saying, I'm going to join the military, go to war, and then if I come back with one leg, one arm, scarred face, I've made that choice for the things that I hold dear.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You cannot do that. I need us all to start understanding that. And I need us to equivocate that with serving in the military. You are sacrificing.
Mhm.
Some all gave some gave all.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. That needs to be taken off the table of things we joke about.
Mhm.
Because
It should be off grounds.
it should.
Mhm.
Because of the sacrifice that it really truly is.
Yeah.
It should be taken off the table for things that we can joke about. And then she feels it.
It feels like she needs to change herself.
That's why I say you know what, I kind of
Too much pressure.
I will concede that I was wrong because I try to say that it's not important, but in that previous video I try to say it's not important. It is.
Mhm.
What he says directly affects her, and it's gonna tell you right here in this next video how he said it in front of her and how she felt.
Tell them about how my boobs looked before I got them done.
How you what?
My breasts.
Your breasts used to look like 6th grade
Really?
pizza. It used to look like middle school pizza. Middle school cafeteria pizza. The triangle.
Really?
The little triangle cafeteria pizza.
Wow.
Now they perked up.
So you never told me that before?
Oh, I thought you already knew they looked like middle school.
Oh my god. I haven't even seen them now. You don't even know what they look like.
I hope they match the nipple. Nigga was beautiful, mother.
Baby, that's so mean.
That's how he would talk, and it's different, kind of, but it's really not because she's doing this on live. So that
But
that's
you know it still hurt because she was laughing. Baby, that's so mean.
mm-hmm.
She was laughing.
Yeah.
Yes, that was mean. Yeah.
And yeah, he's like, okay, well, I'm a comedian.
Yeah, like you're supposed
But
to be able to take a joke.
There's certain, yeah.
Mm.
And she should understand that he's a comedian, and that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
But he should also understand that some lines you should just not cross.
Yeah.
Why would you do if she's had multiple children of yours? Maybe you should have enough sense to say, especially on live camera, like, babe, you're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're beautiful before you had the surgery and after.
With those jokes that he was trying to
Bruh,
do.
sometimes you might just have to lie for her sake. What?
Tell her why.
Shame the devil.
Mm.
You
No,
so
'cause-
they say tell the truth, shame the devil. You
ain't
think the
supposed to
devil
lie.
will be more
I
upset?
wouldn't know the truth.
Do you think the devil will be more upset if I said something that builds you up, or if I say something truthful that builds you down?
Obviously,
Tell the truth, shame the
obviously
devil.
It's the latter. However,
Yep.
would you want to hear? It depends.
Yes, tell me a lie. Tell me a lie so I can feel good about myself. So when I lay down at night, I'm not thinking about that truth that you told me that really hurt. Tell me a lie.
So you-
I don't care.
That's like
Yep.
okay. So I'm put this one. So you know how guys get their hair cut, and
You saying my haircut be jacked up?
See, you want the truth or the lie?
I want the truth right now.
I ain't about to do that. No, but your hair, cause
Wait, you let me come on camera with a jacked up haircut? You let me come? Oh my god, she let me come on camera with a jacked up
no,
haircut.
I'm
I
saying.
gotta put my hair like
No.
this.
I'm saying you want the lie and be like, yeah. Like say if it's
No,
off, say if
and
it's
that-
off like a little bit.
And that way, I want the truth.
Yeah, see.
But
Yeah,
this is
it's different things, like-
my hairline can grow back. The thing that you all go through,
Yeah,
it can't grow back.
yeah. See, I understand it in that sense, and that makes absolute perfect sense
Mhm.
because you can grow your hairline back, but you can't really get rid of stretch marks.
Well, some people can grow their hairline back. You saying my hairline be messed up?
But you know you can do
Sometimes it be.
you know
I-
you can
look,
do
brother,
permanent damage from cutting it. From cutting it.
That's why when I mess up, I let it go a couple extra weeks before I fix it. Cause it's hard to fix it unless you let it grow back.
Oh my gosh, I am crying. It's funny. It's funny because
Hey, was this last haircut messed up?
See, guys can't.
I can handle it. Look.
Oh man.
I can handle it, and let me tell you why I can handle it. Because I went a couple times with a jacked up haircut as I was coming through the military. Because look, I just need to make sure my hair is cut so that this sergeant or this staff sergeant
man.
doesn't say that I didn't have a haircut. So I ain't worried about it. I got thicker skin than most.
That is a highlight of my night. But I'm no, it's here, right? But I'm just saying.
No, I want the truth. I want the truth.
Oh man. Woo. Woo. Okay.
So you telling me that there's been some days?
Oh, you killing me.
What? There's been some days.
Okay.
I've had some good days.
No, your hair. You
I've had
actually
some
cut hair
heels
like
to
really, really good.
climb. I've had some
Oh,
river
man.
days.
Woo.
Yeah. Some sleepless nights.
Who taught you?
But when I look around, yeah, I think things over. All of my
Thank you for that laugh. That was-
good haircuts outweigh my bad haircuts.
No, I'm just saying your haircuts be really good.
But, comma.
No, there's no but. Your haircuts be good. I'm
So-
just laughing at your reaction because men
Okay.
can't
Okay.
take it.
I can take it.
Men can't take
The-
it.
the-
Men can't take it.
I told you last time. I grew up with 4 sisters, no brothers.
Mhm.
So I have heard. I'm telling you, women, girls are vicious when they go to telling insults. They go to trading insults. That's why my skin's so thick now. It ain't nothing you can tell me my sister ain't already told me.
No, your hair be looking good though. I'm for real.
I don't believe you now. Now I don't believe you. I don't.
No, your hair be looking good though. Don't mind my laughing. I'm just a person that likes to laugh. And once it starts, it is so hard to stop it. Regardless, but his hair be looking good. So I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
That brought tears to my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the
Crazy. Anyway, what was you talking about before you started laughing at me?
But we were essentially talking about how sometimes the things that you say can affect the person that you're with. So when you say stuff like, and even if it's in a joking way, when you say something like, dang,
Dang, his hairline messed up.
that it hurts.
He need to go get his $12 back.
Be like,
Dang, you
it
let
hurts.
you actually walked out the barbershop like that?
Mm-hmm. If you say something like that to, especially a black man, it makes them so self-conscious. But just think next time you want to comment.
Even the comments make me self-conscious sometimes.
Yeah.
Like somebody made a comment the other day, I was like, dang, they really feel like that about me.
Mm.
I was like, dang.
So put this in perspective. Think next time you want to talk about a woman's body and how it looks after.
They say men got
during birth.
fragile egos.
They do, because when you touch that little point, it's like it hurts deeper.
Anyway, I got more. I got more though.
Yeah.
I got more. We gotta,
It's velvet.
because we gotta talk about more about this because, honestly, for real, we got the men. We got more work to do than we think,
Mhm.
and I don't want us to pretend like we don't.
Yeah. And it's good that we're like bringing up the points, and we don't bring up the points to like rag down on men or say men are bad. We want to highlight the points to where we're identifying the problem and doing something about it to make it better. Because if you look at an issue and you don't say anything about it, you become part of that issue.
Yeah, somebody was in the comments saying, "Oh, we shouldn't be talking about it," and it's like, well, how do you fix something that you never acknowledge?
Yeah, it's like turning a blind eye to something.
Like, yeah. And even to break it down to the simplest level, you ever pull away from the gas station and leave your tank open, or you see somebody leave their tank open and it's like you honk the horn, hey your tank open. shouldn't we address like, hey, it's a lot of people running around here with their tank open and don't even know it.
Yeah.
How do they figure it out? Well, maybe they see a YouTube video that says, hey, you riding around here with your tank open, you need to fix that.
Better.
But this is another piece right here, and when I talk about the, never mind, I'm just gonna go through it. Okay, so in his defense, for one, in his defense, I'm gonna say that there are other videos. There are other videos where they're like side by side doing these questionnaires, where it's like, who knows who best, and he's actually interacted with her. So I'm not gonna. I didn't want to show that video to say that he was completely just horrible to her. I know you saw that. That's what you kind of were
Yeah, that's
thinking.
what I was thinking. Like,
But no, there was times where he was interactive, and they were literally in the same room, and they're just like, she asked the question, oh, she'll say who's this, who's the latest, who's always late, and they'll flip a card and say what the answer is and stuff like that. But what I wanted to talk about this part is there is a thing that we do where we try to, especially as men, will downplay or try to minimize the woman to make sure that she stays in line, kind of like that. And sometimes y'all need it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all be gassing yourself up to the point where it's like, you gonna gas yourself up like that?
you're supposed to.
Yeah, but y'all be like, okay, pride comes before the fall. So how much pride you gonna boost into yourself?
It's not about pride. It's about confidence. It's about positivity. It's about.
But if I say you fly, and then you agree, and then you say you fly even more fly, I'm like,
There's a point where you have to be humble, of course.
exactly. That's what we were trying to do. Sometimes,
But it's not up to
I don't
another
want to push
person
on
to,
that.
It's not up to
kinda,
another person to try to humble you. You're supposed to have humbleness within yourself.
that's true.
You have to self-reality check.
So, but also, that's also something that makes it. Sometimes it happens to create a push and pull. So it's like, okay, if I push you, then it makes you pull more towards me.
It's almost like tit for tat, and that don't work.
No, not tit for tat. I mean, like, we as men, especially, we as men have the ones that are smart enough and the one that got enough swag to do it, have realized that there's ways that we can act that makes you want us more. And if I don't act that way, then it makes you want us less. So partially, I'm going to say that there's a way that we need to fix on both sides. Because he, obviously, if any woman is receiving the way he's communicating with her and not leaving, then there's something wrong with her. She's not recognizing that she should be treated better.
Yeah.
So there's an issue within her, but also he might be doing that knowing that that's what she responds to.
That's their dynamic.
The dynamic. Or if I just give her all the love that she wants, she's gonna leave because I'm too soft. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this one, and it just makes it kind of brings it into more of a perspective.
Sometimes, like for me, for instance, right? I like a guy that could be around me and not pay me no mind. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense.
It does.
It's like the
It
100
works
times
out
worse.
like
No,
that.
it makes
sense. It
Like,
makes sense. I get it.
You could be a regular dude, a dude with mad bread, whatever it is. When I walk in the room, you like, what's up?
Regular.
And it's regular. And I'm like, what he don't like about me?
But that's
There has been a system set up, and I don't know. I don't want to say it's been completely by women, but there's been a system set up where the attractive women will only respond to a man that is toxic. And therefore, we as men, knowing that if we are hunters and we're gatherers, we're going to find the best way that will get us the results that we need or we want. So if I've realized that me talking nice and soft to a woman is not going to get me the results of her being attracted to me, then I have to use the other tactics of being mean or ignoring her, because that's what gets the results that I'm after.
Yeah. And I think it depends on the dynamic of the person and their relationship. Because if that's something you like, I want somebody to ignore me, and I want him to, or vice versa, I want him to chase after me, or whatever works for you works for you. It doesn't work or apply to everyone else. So if that's what you like, hey, float your
That's
kite.
not right. I'm not going with that one again. I'm not doing that if that's what you like. Listen, here's the issue.
Because if somebody's ignoring me, it's not going to work. They'll be like,
Okay, yeah, true. But the issue is... Dang, you made me lose my train of thought. The issue is, if that's the way she is, the men that are attracted to that have no choice but to give her what she wants, if they want to be with her. The key word being if, because we as men need to mature ourselves enough to not want to be with somebody like that. Because if you know that that's what she responds to, then I know that she's broken. And I know that me doing the things that she is attracted to is only going to break her more.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I'm not finna cut sling hold on somebody who looks like that. I'm gonna, okay, you're broken. I'm gonna do what's necessary to get you to be attracted to me, and then I'm gonna get what I need or what I want from the situation, and I'm gonna keep moving. But now you're broken even more. But and that's what causes a perpetual cycle, because I'm supplying what you're demanding, and what you're demanding is actually harming you more.
Yeah. And there's never a healing.
That's when it goes back to what we were talking about last week, where, hey, women need to mature more, and men need to mature more, because at the end of the day, what we're supposed to be trying to do is create further generations of ourselves, but we're not, because that's why we are now the second highest minority and Hispanics have a higher population than us because we're doing these things that get us what we want, but what we want is not getting us where we need to be. So we all need to do better. But this episode, I'm trying to make sure that we understand as men that we cannot talk to our women in a way that demeans her, that brings her down, and then expect her to be better.
Yeah.
Expect our community. I most often think about as a community how we need to improve, and we can't build ourselves up or our community up if we're tearing down each other. Men need to grow up and understand that a broken woman needs healing and not more broken activities. And women need to understand that you need healing and you need to operate in a way that's going to get you what you say you want. You have to actually do the work. That's all I got to say about that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment on what you think. What do you think? How do you think we need to move as a community for men and for women? And subscribe. We're trying to get these subscribers up. Hit the bell for notifications. I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
And we got yours.
And we are Black Press.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.